I'm the development officer. It's a sign that we are growing in Hoho. First, let me apologize on behalf of the executive, the Swatini Football Association executive. They are not here today because our national team, as I speak, is currently in Bombela, and we wish them good luck. They are playing a World Cup qualifier, so that's the sole reason our executive and the executive of the Eswatini Football Association are currently not with us here. But because football is about growth, they have trusted us that no, you guys are the ones that are actually doing the day-to-day business when it comes to the youth. Go on and proceed with the event, which is a sign of growth. And credit must be given to the competitions committee who are solely responsible for everything. Maybe on behalf of the whole Regional Football Association, again, we thank our sponsor. It's been a long journey. We started in 2014. I remember very well when we started in 2014, we were at Olympia, when Lobamba Juniors League was admitted as an affiliate to the whole Regional Football Association. Bokarabo Bebasadlala, the secretary, they were still young by then. But today, as we speak, they are the secretaries to the same league. It is one of the strongholds or the strong corners when we speak to the youth development. When we profile our region, we use the youth development as a strong point to define Iho Regional Football Association, especially because it's a region whose sole and primary responsibility is development. So when we have leagues like Lobamba, very stable and constantly, weekly, yearly, monthly, having youth activity, it means the whole Regional Football Association is going the right way. So we really appreciate All Out Africa. You're one of the sponsors whom we started with, and you've never at any point. There was a point where COVID shattered everything, but All Out Africa stood by us. And they do not only sponsor the under-13s, under-15, and under-17s, which was a new division that was added last year. Not easy to adopt, as when you bring something new, you always have those glitches and those challenges. But we've had a situation where we now have adopted and endorsed the existence of the under-17 in this league. Also, we've got the under-10, which is another critical age group that is not easy to actually have in football. But when you speak about Lobamba Juniors League, it's one of the key regions that have inspired and have made it possible that the other regions can now have under-10s. As I speak as a region, we are not ashamed that out of the 13 regional leagues that we have, we've hosted about 10 under-10 one-day tournament across the region. That also speaks to the northern side now. Why? Because of the inspiration that was shown by Lobamba Juniors League. So we believe that Lobamba, you are not only playing to develop yourself as a region or as a league. Again, you are also inspiring other regions that needs to play. Congratulations to the champions. I'm sure we've got 3 champions as I speak, from the under-15s, under-13s, and the under-17s. And I'm proud our sponsor to announce that due to geographical, the site where we are, we have adopted what is called streams. Again, another instrument that the whole Youth Regional Football Association uses to administrate youth football easily, because it is, if there are less costs that are involved, because the players are playing within a certain radius. Also, we safeguard the kids. As they travel longer distance, there are risks that are involved. So as an association, we've adopted streaming as one way of decentralizing youth football within the region. Another organ that, or another instrument that it's not easy to accept and adopt. But we are quite happy that it's easy now. The region has actually adopted. When we started, it was not easy. It was a bit glitch. But as you learn, as you are working with these streams, you are learning as well. So we are proud to say that you've now adopted it. So now, when we speak about Labanvana, which is our primary target, especially as youth, I've always said that the gospel we preach is technique and tactic, football. But football, being football, does not only graduate or promote you in terms of technical and tactical aspect. You grow as a person, personally. You adopt certain skills. I am the youth development officer today, and I lead the program of the youth because of the opportunity football has provided. So we want to see growth. The region wants to see growth in the people labakonala. We should not only be happy that you are here, you are playing football, you are a coach. You must develop and grow as a person. Uqale uyidlala ubuye ube secretary. Go on ugcine development officer. Go on to serve the senior league. You can go up the ladder, which is growth. That is what we want to see more than football. Secondly, it also teaches us to live in harmony. Currently, the country is suffering from what is called gender-based violence, where our sisters are suffering the harm, or they are suffering from bandla besilisa, whom they assume by Tanzania. Again, as an association, we are saying this is a vehicle we can use. Football can be a vehicle that we can use to try and create harmony between the two genders. We must see them as sisters. Noma ngabe kwendekeni, you must know them. They are your sisters. You need to take care of them. I am currently and fresh from Switzerland, where I was graduating on sports safeguarding. What FIFA is saying is, the moment umfana asuka ekhaya into a football club or a football organization or any organization, when they want to look, when they can look, it's called responsibility transfers. The responsibility your parent is now being transferred into wherever lo mfana la kakhona khona. So as a football coach, now Nalabanvana, you must know that it's beyond just coaching them. You've got a responsibility now to be a father to them, to be a mother to them, be a sister to them, be a brother to them. It is not easy because we come from different cultures. But it's a responsibility that FIFA has rested upon us as football people, that we need to make sure that we create a football environment very safe for kids. So the minimize of abuse of any form, it can be verbal, it can be physical, it can be emotional, it could be neglect. FIFA is actually saying do not do that now. Because football must be a place where wonke muntu feels safe. So I'm now appealing. Yes, we come here every day to say we've run a very successful league. We've done this successfully. Yes, there are challenges. They can attest. They are the ones that are actually doing that. If you could say they could table the challenges that are there, the list could go all. But at the end of the day, here we are today. At the end of the day, we've achieved the goal. But let's go beyond football. Let's develop as human beings, brothers and sisters, because having a successful league in an environment that's not conducive for human survival defeats the whole thing. Sponsors are here to partner with us because we've created a very good image. So Sitokela, we are appealing, that is our appeal as a region, that there are programs that are in place. The reason we have all these programs is simply for growth. There are causes that are there. Let us take those causes. As we go through those causes, our level of thinking or grows. Just like if you are in a field of play, the situation makes you grow as a player. Now, the importance of education Ifike ibe very key lapho, because if you don't have education, I assure you, you will suffer when it comes to this thing. So as coaches, please let us associate ourselves with education. As players, let us associate ourselves with school, the academic side of life, so that we don't find ourselves missing what we want to achieve. As administrators, please let us go and learn administration. In that way, we will grow. Referees as well. I was shocked to learn that a referee is the only person that must see an incident and decide in the next second. He's the only person who's not going to decide in the next second whether it's a penalty or it's a throw ball or it's a goal kick in the next second. But the rest of us have got 3 minutes, 15 seconds, or the rest of the hour to evaluate the situation, then we make a decision. So referees, please empower yourselves. And you can see association, Jongoba Sisho, we are speaking of growth. We are now looking into engaging our sisters. Our appeal is that as a region as well, please consider having women or ladies as part of the game. Let's allow them to also develop in terms of sport. When we play together, we teach each other together. The differences that occurs within the two genders are likely to exist no more. We tend to blend because they have a common goal. So those are the words maybe that comes from the association. All we are appealing for is growth in terms of personnel, in terms of the clubs, in terms of the players. So please, ngiyacela ke lokho ukuthi asambeni sibabuke labo siswethu lesinabo. Siba engage as administrators. Let's engage them as referees. Let's engage them as players as well. They will learn like we are learning. Then lastly, to our sponsor. We've got the media across the board. NoHo is known across. When I was traveling to Switzerland, when I said I come from Eswatini, people knew who NoHo is because of the media. They themselves are playing a very pivotal role in communicating what we do. They share your results, they share your features, they share your activities across the country. So please, let us also return a favor. We need to support. One, go to school and learn so that you interpret what they write. You buy that, then you read what they say. You've supported them. Second, they've got other international activities. As I speak, some of them are traveling to Bombay. They need sponsorship. Imagine we're in a situation where, say, now All Out, apart from sponsoring the league, has also transported 5 journalists to go and cover football activities in England. You've heard it from our sponsor. We've got partners from England. So it's a good opportunity that you can easily go to England. So these are the people, guys, that are helping, that are making our life very simple. So we request that Nasgenda logo, we are going to succeed the goal. Goal yethu, as we speak, it is development. It's unearthing what's not there. Let's make it visible. Once it's visible, it must be consumed. And we do have players that are filtering up into the Premier League. And Lobamba, when we do the tally, when we do our reports, the numbers that are coming from Lobamba Juniors League are high. To say, Lona so dlala kuphi kuphi, Lona so dlala kuphi kuphi, Lona so dlala kuphi. So the effort that you guys are doing is actually visible. Then lastly, let us support our mother association, which is the Swatini Football Association. They do have youth programs themselves that are nationally. At times they will come and request that we participate. Please let us do support them, because for our players to get exposure and go abroad, they need the assistance of the Swatini Football Association to expose them. So siyacela coaches, do avail your players as young as they are. Allow them to attempt and fail. Don't grade them before they attempt. So when they come and request for such small activities, please let us allow these kids to come and participate. One thing I like about our schedule is that it's flexible. We always fit in. We might have a plan that we want to do this, but at the moment anything that comes in the interest and enough beneficial to the kid, we simply fit it in. To say, for the sake of the kid, let us do that. So, with that said, I will take this opportunity again on behalf of the Football Association to thank our sponsor. The partnership for next year. So let us go now and sit and look, where did we do things wrong? How can we correct them? The more we do what is called analysis, the better we become.